What's going on, guys? Got a Gaming here, and in this video we're going to be working on a Chick-Fil-A Let's Build. So let's go put the A in Minecraft fast food restaurants. Alright, so now that I've shown you guys the finished product, this is what we're going to start off with, and these are our blocks we have to start off with. So we're going to have red concrete, white concrete, brown concrete powder, black stained glass, stone stairs, granite slab, stone slab, and the andesite wall. So first things first, what you're going to do, you're going to take out your brown concrete powder. You're going to start on this corner right here. And you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you're going to start right here, go one block in, 1, 2. Then you're going to take some black stained glass, 1, 2, 3, skip 1, 1. Then take out your brown concrete powder, 1. Then come back out and go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So by now you should be having a shape that's looking like this. Now we're going to go over here. You're going to take back out your powder. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back out your powder. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Then you're going to have it come out 1, 2. Then you're going to turn. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you're going to go back in. Then you're going to have it turn again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So now you're going to come up over here. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then you're going to come in 1, 2. Skip one block, 1, 2. Then you're going to come back out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you're going to come over here. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. On the 31st block, we're going to indent it and come back by 1. Now we're going to take it out 1, 2. Skip 2 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got another indentation right here. So 1, skip 4 blocks, then another. Now we're going to come back out, and you're going to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you have something looking like this. So now these little spots that we skipped, I'm going to add some glass in. They're going to be doors. So on the edge, you add 2 glass blocks. This is going to be a door. You're going to come over here. Now on the left side, you're just going to place 1 glass. This is going to be a single door. We're going to get started on the next layer, and we're going to start back off where we began. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to go on the indentation, and instead of it being brown concrete powder, we're going to change it over to white concrete. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, skip 1, then 1. Now you're going to swap over to your white concrete. Now on the outside of the build, you're going to have black or brown concrete powder. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is going to go up by about 7. So that's it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to fill this in. So now you should have like a brown wall like that. So I want to come on the inside of this wall right here. And you're going to go over 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to take out your black stained glass, go over 3. Then back to your concrete powder, 1, 2. Then over 3, 1, 2. Then over 3, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Then you're going to go over again, 1, 2. On this time, you're not going to fill it all the way across with concrete powder. You're going to put your black stained glass here and here in. If you want to, you could swap those out for panes to make it look like a window, but right now I'm going to leave it as black stained glass. So you're going to come back over by 3, then go back in by 2, and then you're going to go all the way down 32 blocks. So you have something like that. So I'm going to work on the windows. So these are going to be 4x3 windows, so they're going to go up 2, 3, and 4. So this window and this window are going to be 4x3. So that's what we're going to make them. Oops. Alright, so now you have something like that. Now remember, your concrete powder is at 2. We're not counting this. That's just the block that I'm using to help guide me. So we're going to take our concrete powder, we're going to go up, and we're going to match the 7 that we did to the front. So come on. So now this is up by 7. We're going to have it go all the way back to the indentation. Oops. So that's going to come up. And then we're going to fill this in. So now your build should be looking something like this. Now we're going to take our drive-through and fill it out. So all we did was just fill this wall in. We're going to come over here to the side where drive-through is. You're going to go up by 7. So it'll look something like that. And your black stained glass, we're going to take it up by 4. So there you go, it's up 4 blocks. Now you're going to fill that in. So back here, where the kitchen area would be, is going to be a little different than the dining room and your drive-through window. So we're up by 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to fill out a few blocks. You're going to go over by 2, and on the 5th block high, so 5Y, you're going to place 1, 2, 3. You go out by 2 from the indentation and drive through, and you're just going to have a 1x3 window right there. Now you're going to skip over 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you're going to have another 1x3 window. The build I'm doing is going to be pretty common for 1x3 windows, so we got a few more we got to make. But it definitely adds some character to the build, I feel like. So we're going to fill our clay over top it. And we're going to take this up. So 3, 4, 5, 7. So now what you're going to do, I'm going to fill this in. All you're doing is just filling it up to match this. So let's do it. Alright, so now we have something that looks like this. All in all, I think this build's going pretty well. So now that we're on the back half of the build, let's take our concrete powder. We're going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to take it up by 7. So it's going to be flush with this block right here. So now you have something that looks like that. So on the 12th block, we're going to go in. And above the concrete powder, we're going to place white concrete. And we're going to take it up by 9. So that's 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I didn't count that brown stained clay. So from the stone block right here, you want to give yourself 1, 2, 3. So on the 4th block, you're going to fill it in with white clay, and you're going to take it up with white clay. So now you have something like that. So we're going to get back to this in a minute. I'm going to focus on getting the brown concrete powder to where it needs to be throughout the entire build. So we're going to start back out, 1 out, kind of like what we did with the front indentation. And you're going to take this up by 7 again. So you want it to be about flush with that one. So one way to check yourself, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't use concrete powder because this will happen. So now that we know that's flush with one another, we're going to go over here. So you're going to go over 12 blocks from right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That should be flush with that, and it is. And we're going to have the same scenario as what we did over here. So they're going to be 5 tall. So we'll skip 3, then we'll go out by 3. Then you'll skip 4. And then you'll come out over here. So I'm going to take this up by 5. Three, 4, 5. So now what you want to do is you want to have your black stained glass flush with the top of the concrete powder, and then you're just going to fill in the gaps below where the windows are. So if you're going up, there should be a blank space right here for you to put your black stained glass. Oops. And then fill that in. Now we're going up. Should be your blank space right there. Now I'm going to fill some concrete powder over top of the windows. And that's going to go up by 2 to have it flush with the rest of the build. So what I'm going to do right here, I'm just going to fill this in. Alright, so now this is what your build kind of looks like. So now let's get back to the door area right here. So we got 2 doors on this side. So I'm going to take this up by 7. So now with your door, you're going to go up 1, 2, 3, and on the third block, you're going to go over, and this is going to be a 5 tall window. So it'll be flush with like all your windows throughout the store, but it's a little bit different just because it's a door and it goes all the way to the ground, but nonetheless. So you got a 5x2 window right here, and we're going to put 2 blocks of stained concrete powder on top of that to make it 7. Alright, so from the door out, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 3, 1, 2, 3. And you're going to have a 4x3 window here. So you'll have something like that. So you're going to take it up. So now it's going to be flush with that. We're going to take back out our white concrete on this little indentation for the next door. So we are right here in the build. And above our stained concrete powder, we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh wait, 10? Really? 10? Yes, it's going to be up 10 blocks. So we're going to do it again over here on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you're going to take this across, have it go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to have it go down 5 blocks. So that means this is going to go up 2. On the third block, it's going to connect across. And actually, it's going to go down by 6. There's going to be a little bit of a like overhang right there. And we're going to have it flush with this over here. So we're going to take it up by 7. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So now it's flush with that, and what you can do to test it, like what I did with the back, this white block that I'm sticking out won't matter because it's not going to be there. So as you can tell, it's flush. And if it wasn't flush, like, you would have that looking. It would be off by 1 block on one side. So you want to make sure it's flush, just that way it looks kind of okay and not odd. So now we're going to go over here and we're going to finish this out by taking it up by 7. So now we're done with the brown concrete powder for now. Now we're going to take out our white concrete and we're going to go up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. We're going to take it up by 10 blocks. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to have that filled down. That's also going to be up. And you're going to go down here to your door. You're going to go over. That's up 3, 4. And then on the 5th block, we're going to stop it. So from the 6th block up to the 10th block, you're going to have this filled in with white concrete. Like so. And I feel like this block's 1 too tall. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take this over. So behind the brown stained clay, you're going to take this over and have it connect with the other part. And this is a good way to make sure it's flush too. But this is part of the build, so we're going to have it go out and have it connect. So see, that's flush. We're going to have this also go out. Then we're going to have it go back. And then when you get to the drive-through, you're going to go out by one and then in. So one extra block, so that way it gives it this like little indentation. And then you're going to bring it back in. And on this block right here, you're going to bring it in, two. And then you're going to have it go all the way to the back. Then you're going to bring it over here. And you're going to have something like that. Now this is going to be a different part of the build. So we're going to have it only go up by 2 instead of by 3. And I'm going to show y'all why that is. So right here is going to be up by 3. And it's going to go all the way across the build. So I'm going to have this block right here go all the way across our building until you get to this block right here. So you're going to fill it in. So you'll take it up by 3. So you have something like that. Now you're going to line this up, your doorway. And that's flush with that block right there. So you're going to come over here. You're going to do the same thing as what we did over there. You're going to have it line up like that. So I'm trying to make this tutorial as easy as possible for you guys, so that way y'all don't get lost. Y'all don't have to question or, hey, how'd you get this? What'd you do for this? So once you get on the other side of this wall right here, so it'll be 1 block away from the door we made earlier. That's this door right here on this side of the build. You're going to have this go around and all the way to the back. I took it out too far. And then you're going to have it flush with that block right there, that little door. So now we're going to take it back out. And there we go. Our walls are now finished on the Chick-Fil-A. Now what we're going to do is take our stone slabs. We're going to have one placed right here, and you're going to stick it out by 1. So you're going to have it go, oh my gosh, all the way across. So I'm going to wrap it all the way across the build. So this top part is going to wrap around right here. This is going to be like a split roof, so this part's going to be lower than this part. But it'll look pretty cool at the end. So now what you can do, now that you have that, if you want, you can fill it in. I'm going to do that in a speed up. Alright, now we're going to do the same thing with this part, except we're going to start right here. And it's going to be one block shorter than this part of the roof. So it's virtually the same thing, just you wrap it around this part of the build. And you're going to have it connect right there. So on this block it'll be right here. Over here on this block it'll be about right here. So we're going to fill this in now. Alright, so now we got our roof right here. So the roof of the build is done. Now I'm going to put a few little details in. So we're going to take our stone slabs. We're going to get them out. And on the top of the windows, so not this block, but this block, we're going to have little overhangs. So something like that. And then for your door over here, we're going to go one above where we ended the windows and do the same thing. Except on your door, your windows you won't have that, but on your door you'll have like little support type things right there. So you have that sticking out now. We're going to go around to the front. We're going to do the same thing as what we did with our door. We're going to put andesite walls for support. Over here, we're just going to do that. So for your windows, it's only going to stick out by one, but for your door, it'll stick out by two with the support right there. The only exception I would make is for your door, your singular door over there. So even the drop-through window is going to have, that's the wrong block. Even your drop-through window is going to have like a little overhang. So you'll have something like that. Then your windows back here are also going to have that. Your door back here, we ain't going to mess with that just yet. So do like what we did with the other side. And your door right here, this will be the only exception for a door that doesn't have any of the andesite walls. That's what they look like, but because the door is so small, I didn't bother to include any andesite walls. Like these doors, this is 4 wide, that door over there is 5 wide. So as you can see why I just don't think it's necessary to add in. Alright, so now what we're going to do, now that we have our little awnings, we're going to do a couple of signs that say Chick-Fil-A or the logo. So right here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you're going to have it even with this. So all you can do, you can just look up, straight up from the wall. And you're going to take it down by 3. So that will be connecting. And if you don't want it to be connecting, then you could do this. Have your awning go down by 1. So if you don't want this like messing with your awning down here, you could just move it down by 1. It still gives the same effect. You're just going into a restaurant. So what we're going to do with the logo, you're going to break this block off and this block off, your 3x4 logo. Then you're going to take some polished diorite slabs. You're going to go up on this corner, put 1 full block right there. Then you're going to go up diagonally by 1, diagonally again. And then over here, you're going to bring it back down. Then have 1 block go below it and then down there. And that is your logo for Chick-Fil-A. Alright, so now we're going to do the very front of the build. And what you're going to do is on the 8th block, you're going to have it go up and over by 2. And then you're going to break these 2 blocks. And you're going to have that. So go over 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now on the 5th block, you're going to place that. Then over here on the 2nd block, you're going to place this, this, and then your 1st block, you'll have something like that. So that kind of, so just imagine it, say Chick-Fil-A with the little logo. The logo over here I feel like is a lot better, but one more logo I included on my build was I had another Chick-Fil-A logo right here, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 8 block gap right there. Now you're going to take your red concrete, go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then you're going to take your polished granite slab, 1, 2, then have one right there. And then on the 5th block, put one right there. So now you have something like that. As you've noticed, the doorway is kind of high off the ground. So the reason for that is this block right here is road level. So this is where it would be at on the road. So because of that, the curb level is is 1 block higher than the road level. And because of that, I'm going to make a patio and other things. So what we're going to do is we're going to go out by 9 from this block right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then you're going to go over by 2 from where we went out by 9, and then you're going to take it all the way back. And then what you're going to do now is run this all the way down to the end of the build right here. And then you're going to take it out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So it should be flush with that block, and you're going to connect them. Now what I'm going to do is fill this area in. Alright, now that the area is filled in, what we're going to do is we're going to take stone stairs right here, and we're going to place one right here. Then we're going to have it go all the way around the build. So we're going to have it wrap around this entrance. Oops. Have it down there. Have it wrap all the way down here to the end of the build. Then we're going to have it wrap around to the back entrance. So it looks something like that. And then when you get to this part of the build, so you'll be on this side, you're going to have it go out by 2. So 1, 2, and then turn it back in. So bring it all the way down to where we connected it with the patio. Now that we're at the end of the patio, we just come around to the front, connect it where we started off, and that is your patio. So we got that. In the areas where there is a gap like right here, I'm going to place grass for some landscaping. So now you have a little bit of greenery on your build. Last but not least, what we're going to do with the build, we're going to put some doors on the build because, you know, you can't just be able to just waltz in. You got to open a door. So we got something like this. So I want it to look like that. Then you can have it like that. And the back door, what we're going to do is we're going to put an iron door in the back. with a button. And what I like to do on my doors is I like to put an upside down stair, so it looks like that. And that's all your doors in Chick-Fil-A. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, go click the like button down below. Comment on what you guys want to see next. And subscribe if you're new. Click the notification bell down below. That way you guys know whenever I post a new video. Until my next video, guys, remember to keep it GG.